Too much going on. All right. All right. Hi, everyone. It's Professional High Priestess. I hope all is well. I just wanted to say that a lot of things are happening like Harry Potter style. I just wanted to say first and foremost, a shout out to everyone that has come to my channel because of two conferences. One, there was something about like the digital, like the graphic design conference where somebody ended up getting murdered, three people, and somebody ended up getting kidnapped. And there was a huge fight because somebody found out about my work while the conference was happening and was wondering who's trying to hide all of this. And I also wanted to say shout out to the high priestesses that shut down the MAPS conference, the psychedelic like conference that they had, because there is no psychedelics for people of color and there are no psychedelics on the planet because of you. Right, because you're trying to come in and out of my apartment looking for psychedelics because you destroyed the entire psychedelic game by screaming and chanting in my ear, you black bitch, you black nigger bitch. So all the psychedelics turned off because someone said, who's attacking like one of the high priestess of psychedelics? Oh, right. So because you started doing that and then you started mixing meth with cannabis and started mixing meth with mushrooms and shit like that to get activated and playing with the psychedelic channels by starting shit with goofy space holes, right? That have no food and banish no melanin. There are no psychedelics. So I want to say shout out to all the people that have like been blasting these disgusting ass white men and women that are so disgusting. 300,000 men and women and children, mainly children, disappeared on the planet so you can go clout chase and play with your dick that you don't have because it's in your mom and like you're supposed to fight to get it out of her by like birthing another child. I don't want to talk about it today. I'm actually happy. So anyways, I hope you guys are having fun with like your new magic server and there's a whole bunch of shit going on, right? So I just wanted to say that a few things have happened. I made off today. Thank you. And the way that I made off is like, okay, you guys know that those like Hawaiian crescent rolls? Okay. I don't really like unhealthy stuff and like, oh, okay, like I try to make sure that the bread is only fractured once or twice. I try to make sure that there's like no dairy products and stuff like that. I try to be really good with what I buy. I got some Hawaiian rolls, but guess what? These Hawaiian rolls, it was only $2 because it was on sale. And oh my God, and it was made from wheat. Ooh, those ones are really hard to find because the wheat is from space, right? To carry the taste of the pineapple and the sweetness, right? And then the bread was shattered only one time because they got like half of it from space. And I was like, oh my God, this is such a deal. So I made off today, and that's like my make off challenge. Wait, give me 1 second. What? Oh, mine, he's not, but he will get online and see something sweet and ratchet about his baby mama. Okay. Okay, let's get that started. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I did something else for the community as well that's going to get several people put in jail, several judges barred and benched, and several holes like running for their life, which is because of everything that was happening on the e-filing system. I just went and I filed a police report. And one of the officers that was there, it was so funny because he thought that he was going to like start a bunch of bullshit like, oh yeah, it's our time to make off and da-da-da-da-da, because they thought they like won something playing with that black sheriff that I told you about who's on trial, right? You know, what ended up happening is he sent out the wrong sergeant. I was like, I want to talk to your boss because he was like, oh, I can't take your police report and da-da-da-da because he was involved. So I talked to his boss and his boss gladly took my police report, gladly reported him to internal affairs and gladly got into his phone because internal affairs responded that fast. They said, as his manager, here's this technology, you can go ahead and get into his phone. And gladly found out that him and 3 other people's playing with 2 ratchet bitches that work at Victim of a Crime and one goofy bitch that's stalking Winnie since high school, played on everyone's phone, got a sheriff from Riverside killed, another one shot at, 3 in Bakersfield got knocked down, and played with that sheriff and set them all up for it because they're being messy and starting shit with virtual reality. Ooh. And oh, he works at Olympic Station Monday through Friday. Right, I didn't tell you that though. You're not gonna say I told you, right? They can't say I did it. So now what ended up happening, right, is this officer like gladly took my report. The funny thing is he has the same name as the other officer that came down the first time at the endowment. Remember when we were going toe to toe with them the first day that I went there? That officer has the same name, but the other officer that came down to the endowment, he uses his fucking badge. He has a copy of his badge. He uses his badge and a copy of his email to like start a bunch of shit. Oh, he's Elanos too. So they won't know that it's that. They won't think that it's me, this Ilana, so think it's that other one. But only one of them is hired because one got fired. Whoa. So just by you starting a bunch of bullshit, like, look what you exposed today, right? So now, another thing is happening. Like, oh, okay. What else? Yeah, and what they're telling me too, he told me to report them to like a specific like board, which that's done. Like I don't really need to do all that. But what this is gonna do is he like this keeps on going, just come back and like get another report, just get a police report. I do. This is a whole police report. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because there's an incident number and then there's another one. It's the incident report number is 0721. Thank you. Ooh, and he has like another number that he put on here. This number that I put on here is for something else that you're gonna need to make off in a minute. Just don't tell anybody about that. Okay, cool. If you go ahead and you give them that case number, that's all they do. And that's something they will. Oh, thank you, High Priest. Yeah, thank you. He's a High Priest. So, anyways, right? I was like, oh, that's magical. Like the bread, you know, the bread was more magical than that. I was like, okay, that's dope. So walking, meanwhile, okay. And then I saw like a cute little Frenchie, and he stopped and he was like talking and he was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know that we're friends." And his owner was looking. He said, "Do you know Meanwhile?" He said, "Yeah." And his owner stopped and he said, "Why are we talking all of a sudden?" He said, "You asked." And he just kept on walking and he expected the dog to just like turn away and leave. But the dog is like, "Am I coming home with you or not?" He said, "Yeah." So he went to the store and got the dog a whole new like brand of food and a bunch of shit, like I told you 2 months ago. So, anyways, that was also magical. The other thing that was really magical was I found this Harry Potter book. I was like, "Oh, who left this by my house?" Like being like messy because it was like right by my house, like across the street from H Mart. And I was like, this is not my book because my books are in Atlanta. Remember? All my books are in Atlanta. So this is not obviously not my book, and I didn't go to the store and buy it because I can get it online. But a little birdie told me, I mean, if you read Harry Potter and you understand the Order of the Phoenix, you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Now you guys see what the fuck I'm saying in regards to Harry Potter is built off of Black and brown people. Yes. And they play in space and start shit on the magician planet that they think we don't know about. That magician planet, you have to train to get there. They were playing with magic from that fucking realm on starting shit because they're banished. This is really like, oh, Rosemary is there. Let me go get this other Rosemary and just tie it down there. Oh, look, there's magic. No, there's not. It's a goofy nigga that's on meth starting shit. Thank you so much. She's just sitting there cutting hoes' heads off. I'm gonna tell you right now, any of you hoes that are involved in this, you're gonna get like hit, like bad. That's been done. Yeah, it was around 1600. The time it says 1600. So that's I guess that's military time. No, that's 4 o'clock. About right. That sounds about right. It was like 2:30, like 3, around 3. So I was instructed to turn to certain pages. So let's go to the first page. The first page is page 4 and 3. Page 4 and not 3. That's gonna come up later. Page 4 and 7. He's gonna get somebody charged. And chapter 3, the advanced guard. Didn't I say that they're calling on the old guard? Now the funny thing is in this chapter, like he meets that one African like wizard that looks like Castle. But there's something here about Professor Remus Lupin. But a Lapin is a rabbit because it's supposed to be like Lupin or Lapin. A Lapin is a rabbit. But there's something here with Mad Eye Moody and something about a missing eye and somebody that their eyes are changing different colors because that's a Borgian. Okay, so I was supposed to go to page 47. Page 43 will suffice as well. Thank you for going there first. Why was he still trapped here without information? Don't do any more magic, stay in the house. Okay, that's what we need you to say. Is that about it? That's about it. Ooh. Somebody lives at number 4 Private Drive. Somebody's house is number 4. Somebody's apartment is number 44. Somebody's apartment is number 43. Because Brother Oscill's like they're going in on host 9. Okay. Yeah, because you thought it was an A. No, it's a 4. Ooh, okay, 47, page 50, page 59. Nah. So you do 47, page 59. Okay, good. And it says number 12, Grimald Place, chapter 4. And it has a bunch of like elves, like from Gringotts Bank, their head on a platter. I can do this way better than you. No matter, we've revoked our offer. You didn't give me any offer. You're a ratchet ass white man playing on the computer like this is Harry Potter. And you're about to get like knocked. So, okay. That's all I needed to say. On this page, that's all I needed to see. Okay. They were standing outside house number 11. There's also somebody with, it's not 1-1, it's 111. Yeah, 111. And there's something about like a place where there's going to be a mass shooting and it's the first few numbers is 111 north. Okay. Yeah, and then there's like a main street close by. And another street that starts with like an L. Okay, thank you, Huey. I'm just divinating. Okay, and then, okay, that's it for 111. Okay, so page 9, and I'll do 3 more. Page 59, page 64. 64 Zoo Lane. Let's see. This page 64 is about a hearing Ministry of Magic for somebody using magic when they weren't supposed to. I don't know, but this is like really funny because in the Ministry of Magic, it's like literally like a whole courthouse. Somebody's about to get charged this week for playing with a bunch of brujeria. 64, page 79. And you guys just keep on coming with the bullshit and the drama though. The Order of the Phoenix, chapter 5. Okay, and there's something with Bubble, Cauldron and Trouble. But the funny thing is, look, there's a loaf of bread. You see? I'm making Big Macs. I let that bread triple. I have to talk some bread and bread and the app called BRD. Yeah, that's called bread too. And Kimmy. So let's see. Permanent sticking charm. Wow. All right. That's what these holes are looking. We can stay in their energy fields forever. You're so fucking stupid. I have a permanent sticking charm. It's like where you can get like a demon that's made out of a specific substance and she can carry other demons like around you and you can never ever get away from them ever unless the person that cast the demon removes that. And that's what happens when you can command demon, not just open like doors and gateways and demons run out like, okay, what am I supposed to do though? And then you're running away from the demon that you called because you're playing with the chosen ones and demons don't go against people that are of God. I just thought maybe. I did too. So anyways, permanent sticking charm. Ooh, somebody's looking for the unthinkable. Somebody's about to get the crucial curse. Let me put this on you. A haze of pipe smoke. Something about hookah. A better hookah. Something about hookah bar. A haze of pipe smoke hung in the air like battle fumes. Let's go now. Etherized upon its table. Right. You guys are still playing that game. So, anyways, page 79, and then there's page 80. For heaven's sake, screamed Mrs. Weasley, there was no need. I've had enough of this. Just because you're allowed to use magic now, you don't have to whip your hands out for every little tiny thing. Ooh. She stopped dead, catching her breath. Crookshanks and an orange cat, like JoJo, and playing with divination channels. Yeah, starting too many shootings in San Jose. So, oh, Yeah, whoa. After talks of like asphyxiation, I can't breathe when you're touching me. I can't breathe when you me. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me. I'm going out of my mind. Oh, yeah, somebody's about to get hit. Oh no, no, I can't breathe. Where'd that time? Good. So after page 85, there's page like, let's go further though. Since I think that we're just starting shit. Let's go to page like 234. Okay. High Priestess, are you sure? 234 to, yeah, 234 is okay. That's nothing. 215 is nothing. But since you wanted to go type that into the computer, like, oh, they will go to like the wrong thing, some bitch in space that they're letting play games. Oh, we just went to page 197, Luna Lovegood. And it says, where's Crookshanks? There's something about somebody's cat missing from their house. Where's my cat? Because they said you came in and got her. She used her the cat for magic. Some like females like friends with another female that has like a key to her house, like just in case she loses her key, and she took her cat to go use and spell word. Okay. A blonde boy next to you in Abercrombie. Oh, I like girls wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I take her if I had one wish, but she's been gone since that summer. Since that summer, there's something about summer here and like people disappearing, and why a bunch of kids are going fucking bad at the school because their friends got kidnapped from by the California Endowment, looking for kids for spell work. So now there's something in the news about kids mobbing and like not being at school and like right. And now like everyone hella mad because I can't even do my job with like Inca coming up or like fights or things getting thrown across the classroom or like screaming. Goofy bitch. That's 215. You wanted to talk. Right, page 234. Add powdered moonstone. Stir 3 times. Ooh. Stir 3 times clockwise. Allow to simmer for 7 minutes and add 2 drops of syrup of hellebore. Let me tell you, this hellebore is like we and whoa, and you're really starting too much shit. This is exactly what I'm about to do. You're playing like that, and now I see why there's a bunch of females getting periods too early, and they're cancers. And now there's something about like, oh, we need to do a clinical trial, but you know what you did? You put moonstone, and you stir 3 times, and then you put it in the book, and then you play with hellebore. Yeah, hellebore. Another one would be like whorehound on the planet. But this whorehound is like, if you play with whorehound with the wrong like concoction, or if you boil it to like the wrong degree, or even mix it with the wrong herb, whorehound can turn into wormwood. Somebody's about to get hit playing in the cartel with magic. Period. Evanesco. Something about eggs. You know how they do that magic where they leave eggs around your house? It's a bitch that's homeless doing all that. Don't bring that over here. And somebody's dog ate one of those. Oh no. Which achieved, it says here, his potion had been no worse than Ron's, which was now giving off a foul odor of bad eggs, or Neville's, which had achieved the consistency of just mixed cement. Okay, and we went down there to the construction site, and they're just now laying the cement. She's there. And the construction site, like at the site that she's at, the cement can still be like popped up because they have to lay the cement like square by square by square. You know, when they like separate it like that, she's underneath that last square. You're gonna see it. Yeah, and the cement barely just right. You can still bring it up with like a jackhammer, or you can go ahead and use that. Like now I'm going to show the cartel this. This is what I've been trying to show you guys. It's like cement lifter, lifting foam. It's like a foam and like a little apparatus you put underneath, and you like go ahead and it lifts cement. Let me show you guys this. I saw some dude on YouTube doing this, and I was like, oh, this is a good hustle for the cartel. Okay, good. What? Yeah, and that's how they've been starting hella shit and putting nonsense into people's houses for years, Martha. Oh, we're just like cleaning up the driveway. Oh, the city sent us out. Oh, okay, great. I don't remember like the city doing anything for free. And all of a sudden there's like rats. Ooh. How much you make? Yeah. She's there. Thank you. To get her body back, yeah. If she wants to, you can ask her. The lady that really needs to get her body back is the one they put in the water supply across the street to spite somebody. They shouldn't have done that because he ended up drinking that water because he had to go live there with that female. Okay. Homework. 12 inches of parchment on the properties of Moonstone and its use in potion making to be handed in on Thursday. Well, I know something else that's 12 inches, but it's not on parchment. But it can be, like in legal documents, if you want to keep on playing. Right? And that's like for a bunch of white women who are going to find out something about a class action lawsuit from several government workers, mainly women, mainly men of color who don't want to be involved with white decrepit ass women that are playing games with your clunkless surgeries and let's stalk and harassing people because we think we're going to go play with black men that don't want us. Go for the banished ones. Oh, they're not playing anymore. We want the ones that we know for a fact don't want us. Just to say that we did some. Okay, so Moonstone. Now I'm going to know. Okay, so this Moonstone, if I want to invert her, you don't do that. You just call her mom for people that want to play with that. And it's like their period is like every day. That's basic. They're trapped in a specific like spiral made sort of from a specific type of water that like dismantles like all of your like DNA. Like you speak it over people like and then like you like fall apart, right? Um the moon is made of limestone and there's calcium and all your bones went missing. So thank you, I priestess. So now that's 234, that's done. Let me screenshot that because something's gonna come up with Art of the Root and a bunch of bitches playing with moonstones and love stones and this stone and brown stone and whatever. And there's something about a brown stone in New York and somebody's about to get their house ran up in. Who cares? You start too much shit. Now there's page 294. I know force, but it's just like that because this book is, yeah, that's true. The way they laid it down. Percy and Padfoot. Ooh. And now look at this. This just blew up in space because every time I go on YouTube, my face literally appears like that in like somebody's like house because some stupid goofy bitch wants to go play with my daughter. Oh, like I'm an old bitch in a younger body. I'm like 75, but I'm like in a 6-year-old body. Let's go do all these disastrous things. That's what they were doing with our kids in space. Get your mom's face, and then we'll go there and get herbs and say that, oh, it's for your guacatazi. She can't have a baby right now because if she has a baby right now, then you're gonna get in trouble because why did you let her go over there? Yeah, that's true. What's a baby? What's mating? Okay, I'll go get my mom's face. This is important. She'll understand. And my daughter wants to go copy my face so she can go to different planets to go play with herbs. But it's a ratchet bitch that's playing games that can't get anything. So she went there to go get those herbs to go play games with a few priestesses on the planet so they can have miscarriages. And it didn't work. But you got a bunch of karmics pregnant getting shot. Oop. And I oop. So now there's page 294. Somebody is gonna pass away. So now 294. It's a judge. It's a female. Who cares? She's already been texted. Who cares? Something with Zoom was coming off. Fred and George zoomed off towards Castle, supporting Katie. Hey, what is that? The Slytherins continue to chant. Anyways, that's all you need to hear, right? You heard those names like, oh, and Slytherin on one page. Because who's doing this? So now, and that's just because I have a restraining order on you, you keep violating it. So I have the right to bear arms or a bare arm. So anyways, that's all I have to show you guys. So that's it for Harry Potter. I'm sure that's gonna come back like every now and then. I will make sure to get this to the proper authorities. He's ready with a bunch of documents and whatever's I'm gonna Google that number. That's the officer like put like some secret number on here that just let me show you what's on here, but I can't. But I'll just tell you what popped up. Something about an eggshell chair cushion and something coming up with eggs and escot, and why the government spent a bunch of money on egg warmers. Something's coming out about W-2s. Ooh, something 01. How did you get into that? Something's coming up with SEC filings for a pharmaceutical company that shouldn't exist, that Gavin Newsom put a bunch of money in. Kitov Pharma. Kitov Pharma, and it's in Tel Aviv. And this is their entire website. This right here. That's a see, they're not going to be able to find this. They can search all day. They won't be able to find this on SEC website because this is a closed database. Something about lupus. I told you, Stephanie, on lupus. Good. Bootstrap methods in the mean shift model. What is that? Kernel method of estimating density. What is this? Ooh, this is messy as hell. I like it though. We show how stratification can work in a bootstrap analysis of mean shift in the Nile River. Excuse me? Yeah, I just typed in that number that you gave me. Special properties in supersymmetric matrix models. Restucia. That's it. Lugo. Rexelius. Mi corazón. That's old. And Restucia. And Remedios. And Eugenia. This name, Restucia, is still around. Somebody's about to get caught up. Yeah, Spanish aliens done, or Latin aliens. Don't start all that. Talk about, oh, they think it's cute, like the TV show, like, oh, Spanish aliens. Let me show you a picture of an Anglo-Saxon and you'll start thinking that's cute. Ooh. Just too much. I'm starting too much shit. So I'm gonna actually break this octopus that's playing with this. And something has come out now with like a few scuttlefish that were like captured. This has something to do with basically like a few people of color who are missing completely on the planet, and we're about to figure out like, oh, that whole tribe of people were missing, so you can play with this, trying to make like different like statistical models that don't like work. In 2008 and 9, I know exactly what this is about. Thank you. I'm about to send this to the police too, because whatever this is about to get a bunch of shit started. I know who to give this to, and I'm not going to start anything. And he just found it. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you. And that's their whole entire website for overlays. Oh, because remember I told you, you just take the page and then you go ahead and you can take a copy of the page itself, or like save it as like a .html, .php, and then put it into like your file. That's how they do that, so they have constant access to your server. This is about to blow the fuck up. Thank you. And that's exactly what you get. Now, the next thing that's going to end up happening is this is going to go with like, I want them to keep on going. I feel like it's perfect because you're just like proving my point. Right. Because what you're going to find out is like, not, oh, okay, so they're really not playing. No, because this is the third time that you've gotten like some type of card or docket. Please let it be that that's not happening. I'm going to just go ahead and show you. I'm not going to show the number, but I'm just going to show you where. Let me just, so there's the card. You can't really see much. Let me see what I can do just to show you that this shit got sent to me and I didn't write this in. Well, it's not my handwriting anyways. No one's going to believe that it is. But I just want to tell you that you guys are getting set up. Right. No, he just went into the back and wrote it and then came back and knew I wasn't going to look at it. Like, okay, whatever. Popped in my purse and left. Right. But when I got home, only now I'm sitting down here in front of you with this whole Harry Potter nonsense because there's like two words that I mentioned, a name George and like another name, like something about a cat or like not the Moonstone, it was something else like Private Drive, like the house number 4 that I mentioned that's gonna blow up with this case. That's enough. How are you guys? Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and handle this with the authorities. Thank you for watching. Oh, Gavin Newsom's getting sued by several people, but it's not really about the money because California really has no money, right? Because we're in a budget deficit and it's $3.7 billion. It's funny, right? Like I'm in on it too. That's not what you do. You don't show people that you actually stole enough money to align yourself with nonsense, right? So what I'm going to go ahead and do is several people are going to be suing Gavin Newsom. Just wait. I'm going to send my copy to Rob Bonta and a few other people, and then you go ahead and you can get all this information from them. Just because this doesn't need to be on the internet, and there's a lot of people helping, and we don't want to put them in line of fire. Because remember, Martha Jimenez is running around switching people's kids at birth. He has a wife and a child on the way. She's running around starting hella shit with people. They're running around giving everyone human meat, and honestly, it's just like, let's not build up one more thing when we're trying to stop one thing that's going to stop everything. Right? Because me with these settlements, that's just like part of it. But also, it's going to create a foundation for me and Leon to black move in the public safely because everyone has now seen. Right? So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much. That's over. I'll see you very soon. And